Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for water signs today. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces in all placements. And it's timeless and general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They're all timeless in all placements as well. And by all placements, I mean the usual sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node, maybe any of the other planets, maybe you just have it in a house somewhere, but this could still be for you. So take what resonates, apply it as it fits. I'm going to start with the, it's called Wisdom of the Oracle, and get the baseline of the story, and then I will clarify with some other decks. Hey, JoJo made it. Yay. Good morning. And Lioness Kitty Cat is here too. Thanks for being here, you guys. And thanks to everyone for liking, subscribing, and sharing and helping my channel to grow. I really appreciate it. Yay, Cancer rising. My moon is in Cancer. And my rising is Scorpio. So yeah, I've got a fair amount of water. All right, what do we got? Ooh, we've got Not For You in Protection. Number 6. Between Worlds in Protection. 3. Wow. And Here and Now in Protection. 32. Let's see. I need to read in my book. I feel like the Not For You one has to do with ignoring red flags. I think that there's some kind of situation that you are avoiding seeing clearly, that there's something you need to let go of or walk away from, but for whatever reason you're feeling stuck to it, drawn to it, you don't want to let go. Just look real quick. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Excuse me. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Getting into that time of year when I've got throat stuff. So fun. All right. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. So then we've got, I think, Between Worlds. Didn't this just come up for fire signs? Which was confusing. It was a confusing reading. Yeah. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. And Here and Now. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. It feels like something is not working out. Maybe somebody is leaving your life, or um, there's some situation that eludes you that you've been working towards, you've been putting your all into it, and it's just there are indications that it's not meant to happen. And ultimately there's a need to release your expectations about it, which can feel pretty much impossible sometimes. Um, and because of this, I feel like you're kind of stuck in the past, stuck in wanting to make something work. Maybe there's history there, or you put a lot of effort, energy, time, resources into something that you don't want to let it go, but it's not meant for you, at least not right now in this way. So let me pick some cards and see what we're looking at here. Hey, Redbeard made it. Awesome. So glad you are here. Oh, and the sun is here too. Yay. Thanks for joining, guys. Okay. I want to go with the Light Seers deck. And Linda's here too. Awesome. Thanks for joining. All right. What do we got going on? What is this about? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, there's this clinging to something. Five of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. Dang. Ugh. Suddenly feel the urge to cry. Yeah. mm, you're clinging so desperately to something or someone that ulti- ultimately it eludes you. You feel you felt left out in the cold. You're dealing with some kind of loss. Feeling kind of bad about it. You're dissatisfied with the outcome of something or with the direction that things are going. And the thing is, you have the ability, you have the power to like let yourself in where you feel left out, or trapped. The key is right here. And she's got this rainbow right here. There's a need to change your thinking about something. There is a need to surrender, but you're in your feels right now, and you're feeling stubborn about yeah, for whatever reason you want to cling to something that isn't. I don't know. I feel like this is a part of the grieving process, that something's not working out and you're going through the different stages of grief. um Denial, um like I forget the stages, but there's denial, and there's just like that, like feeling hopeless, and then feeling kind of like apathetic, like, oh, whatever, this is just how it's going to be from now on. And there's definitely this um sense of um I can't think of the term right now, but it's like, it's that mindset of what's the point anyway? Nothing ever works out. I'm just, I'm just meant to be alone, or I'm just meant to never have things work out, or something like this. So, let me go. I'm going to pick some cards from the Tarot del Toro. This deck is based on Guillermo del Toro's movies and characters. Oh, this one popped out. What is this? Ace of Blades. Yes. Wait, wait, hang on. I didn't even shuffle. Ace of Blades and 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Gears. And the 3 of Pentacles. I think that once you get through this period of maybe denial, grieving, you know, bargaining, whatever steps you need to go through to get through this grief, you gain this excuse me, this clarity. You're coming to some kind of understanding about how it's either an understanding about the situation you've been dealing with, um that maybe it involves a spouse, or someone that you consider family, and how it's been working or not working. But I feel like you're kind of getting this aha moment. You're getting this epiphany about how to, in whatever way you've seen where you've been clinging to something that wasn't working. Now you're like, okay, what do I need to do to get on the same page with somebody, um, to work towards our ultimate kind of stability and satisfaction and prosperity and kind of long-term goals. Maybe you're realizing that you have the power to change your circumstances, whereas when we began, there's kind of this denial, and you kind of come to this, yeah, this clarity, this truth of, well, if this isn't working, how do I make it work? And being dedicated to, like, it's not even how do I make it work, it's suddenly realizing, oh, I think I know what to do. I think I understand the direction I need to go in. So, um I'm going to go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. How do you see? I want to know more about this epiphany, this clarity that you're receiving. Death, which is Scorpio energy. 2 of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you're going through some kind of transformation here. That is, it's like you're being stripped away of what you thought was necessary. Um, Yeah, it's like stripped away of, like she doesn't have skin anymore, right? And like there's something where you are being forced to like you feel exposed, you feel vulnerable, but in that you realize it's uncovering all of this beauty. And that's a part of the transformation is I feel like as you surrender, as you change your direction or how you go about doing something, especially if you're collaborating with someone. I mean, typically the Three of Pentacles is about um, it's about teamwork and really working on something. And I feel like you're I don't know, maybe you're kind of you're stuck between having to choose moving forward or clinging to the past. There's still a part of you that is going to be grappling with fully letting go. But I feel like because of this death card, it kind of helps to bring you like when you start to just allow yourself to be vulnerable and really just get in touch with that inner essence of yourself, that inner beauty, that it somehow helps you to tap into your intuition where you haven't been able to see clearly. Then you kind of you you do gain some kind of clarity about needing to move forward, like wanting to move forward in a way where you have integrity with yourself, where it's like you're taking a part of who you are and see how do I say this? Because what's striking me about this is she's sitting on this horse and her frock is made up of flowers, which I feel like it's taking this part of yourself that you have uncovered or are going to uncover, and you use it to kind of wrap around yourself. It's like a for you realize that your strength comes from vulnerability or from just having gotten in touch with a part of yourself. And and with the horse, it's like taking all this and I keep thinking of like Cinderella. It's like, you know, throwing parts and pieces together of yourself to help you ride to where you want to to where you want to go, which has to do with making a choice. Making a choice about where you live maybe or who you allow into your life. Yeah, it's like you've been in the stalemate with somebody or just within yourself where you've been feeling stuck and then you kind of get to this point of realization of like, oh, I know the direction I need to go. I need to focus on now, on the present, and do the things I need to do to get where I need to go. And that doesn't always involve movement. Sometimes there's just a need to stop and just look around and be like, okay, where am I at? Where do I want to go? Do I need to course correct in any way? You're learning how um, to be more fully present, rather than feeling stuck in the past or being too concerned about the future. So, okay. Um, let me get, I want to pick some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. Creativity. We've got the Empress. That's Taurus and Libra energy. Wow, it's very, there we go. And for me as a reader, also Virgo. And we've got the Ten of Cups, harmony. I knew this card was coming out. As soon as I picked up this deck, this card popped into my head. Yeah. Yeah. You you're on this journey of tapping into your creativity, which has to do with aligning your heart and your mind. And with the dolphins there, it's like bringing a sense of playfulness to to your decisions, where you've maybe been feeling kind of down and feeling the loss and really caught up in your head. This is, there's a like this magical, fun, playful energy that's being infused into you. Um, which is interesting with the mind, because it's like, let me get actually one more. Experiencing. You're you're going through a major transformation. You're going through a lot of change, and it in when you're in the process of change, of transformation, of healing, it's it's not like you just suddenly one day have the epiphany and then everything's fine. You still have a tendency, to go back to a state of confusion, of dissatisfaction, of feeling caught up in, yeah, just, yeah, all the stuff that goes on in the mind. And sometimes you feel really connected and good, and sometimes you feel completely lost, and that's a part of the experience of being human. That is a part of the experience of being in this situation, that you you are learning to nurture yourself, despite and even because of all the different parts of yourself, including the shadow side. This is learning to accept and allow yourself to experience all the different parts of yourself, including the ones that maybe you don't feel so good about, especially when you're in it. When we feel like this, like that can often be a very uncomfortable place to be. We feel paralyzed, we feel trapped, we feel on fire, but it's all a part of the experience that helps you to come more into balance within yourself, and to tap into that creativity and that ability to nurture. See, she's reaching for the moon. Like I said, learning to tap into your intuition. that's where your creativity comes from. And you're not always going to be connected, and that's okay. It's all a part of the experience. Okay, so I want the elemental oracle. Ice and purity, number 33. Which we started with 6. Oh, it's very washed out today. I don't know what the deal is with my lights. Desert and solitariness, number 13. And inner core and solidity, number 18. Yeah, you're going through something really transformational, and you're taking, you're going to be taking some time for yourself to, I don't know, I'm getting like feeling iced out, like with that 5 of Pentacles, kind of feeling left out in the cold, but it's forcing you to come back to yourself. In, that purity speaks to, like, you're gaining some kind of freedom. Some part of yourself is being released. And there's this, it's like the ice begins to melt with the desert. The sun comes up, and it begins to melt, and you've been on your own. You felt cold and frozen, paralyzed, and then the sun comes up and you start to get warm again. You feel a sense of hope again. And it's like this inner core, something you're allowing the dissolution of something that has happened with someone, I feel. But what that is doing is it's releasing, it's allowing you to tap into this inner peace. Or there's peace being brought to a situation because of this release. It's like the inner core is being exposed within a relationship, and maybe that has something to do with you choosing to show up differently, or just being willing to let something go because you know that in order to get peace, you need to focus on yourself. Maybe you were too tied and bound to someone or to a situation. So, where are we at? Yeah, I want to pick some cards from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. It'll take me a little longer than normal, but it's fine. Power of Attraction, 13. Which solitariness and desert is also 13. Power of Attraction. Visions of life beyond death, which this has been coming out a lot. I believe I picked this for fire signs. Yeah. And conscious connections, 35. Power of Attraction, visions of life beyond death. Visions of life beyond death. You're gaining wisdom, and you're kind of seeing kind of with the peacock there, like seeing your beauty and using your intellect as well. There's wisdom, there's intellect. The owl speaks to me of being tapped into your intuition, and the peacock is all about kind of understanding who you are and being very comfortable with showing up um, as you are, and being very, very attractive because of that. And so, power of attraction and conscious connection. Yeah, I feel like you're very attracted to someone here, and you are kind of seeing that it's coming to an end, or it's the form of this connection is changing significantly, and you are consciously what's the word, you're consciously choosing who you want to be in your life, and you have an intention to bring color into a situation that has felt gray, or maybe you're looking off. These two characters are not looking at one another, and this one has the red umbrella, and it's like, I maybe I want to go in another direction where I can experience that, like I still have this hope, or this um somehow I can see how to bring color back into my life, and it's maybe not through this connection, or it's you seeing how you can bring color into connections, being very conscious and intentional about how you interact, how you show up, either with this person, or just as you move forward, as you learn to express yourself and make yourself vulnerable. So let me finish with a rune card. We've got Ansu's, which is all about messages. And with the fish there, fish always speak to me of good fortune. Now I just need to find it, because these are not, what's in the front? These are not numbered. Here we go. My glasses. All right. Strongly associated with divine communication, this rune card suggests that you need to pay close attention to messages and advice offered to you, either written or spoken. However, this card goes far deeper than mere external communication and indicates that the true insight you are seeking can only be found by searching within, which is what this is all about. And I feel like this too, by searching within, that's a part of the transformation. Learn from and be inspired by the wisdom that external voices or divine signs such as coincidences offer. Makes me think of this owl here. We have different people who have different things to say, who can all kind of help you through this transition. But also be a discerning spiritual seeker from the inside out. This means doing your research and forming your own opinions rather than simply accepting all that you are told or presented with by others. It also means having the courage and humility to question your own assumptions and preconceptions. Personal transformation is about being open minded enough to search for what is true, even if that truth is at times uncomfortable to confront. Personal transformation. Yeah, it's about being open minded enough to search for what is true, even if it can be uncomfortable at times, which this situation is. But you're going to be finding your peace. um Creating your peace. That's a part of this creativity. Creating what it is you do truly want. Maybe renewing a connection or bringing a new one in, because you bring color to you learn to bring color to your world after being frozen for a time, and the warmth returns because of this connection that you have, this yeah, between your mind and your heart. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.